All right. Hey, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Start Your Day Great, Start Your Day with a Coach. I am your certified high performance coach, Sean Butner. And today it's Friday reflection. So, what are we thinking about this week? What went well? What didn't go well? That sort of thing that we do every week. But I also wanted to talk about how this week I was reminded about how thinking about the big picture really helps you keep motivated, helps you maybe navigate some struggles a little bit easier, and really keeps the important things in life in focus. So, it's one thing to be really busy doing work in your business, doing work on your relationships, doing work, or just being out in the world. But running around with your like a chicken with its head cut off isn't really going to help you feel centered, help you feel connected, help you feel like there's meaning behind what you're doing, right? And that's really what we're talking about when you think of the big picture. You're thinking about what's the greater meaning to the things that we're doing, And so for me, this week, if I don't sneeze live on the show, because I can totally feel it in my head. Okay. All right, not gonna happen. Just gonna burn and make funny faces. But thinking about, I've been redoing some marketing materials in my business, and it's got me thinking, like, why do I coach, right? Is it because I have the certification and the process and, the experience of helping people reach breakthroughs and really helping them wrap their mind around what's going on in their life and how they can improve? Like, that's one thing. But really, like, as I was going through this, it reminded me on how just little adjustments sometimes, or a new idea, or a new way of looking at things can have tremendous amount of impact in what people do in the world, right? And so I live for that exhilaration of seeing someone figure out something about themselves and being like, hey, like, that's really important. I'm going to change my behavior based on this new information, this new learning that I did on myself, and it's going to change everything, right? It's why I've had clients that start businesses. It's why I have clients that, quit jobs that are not really treating them well and they find their dream job. It's why people who work with me get more disciplined in getting after the health goals that they really wanted to do, or really disciplined in having those conversations with their spouse. So they have the conversation of, do we upgrade the house? Or, kind of tough people moments where sometimes if you don't handle it with a little bit of grace, or you lose the grander picture, you're going to get in trouble, right? And so that's why I love my work, right? Because it really impacts people's day-to-day lives with their spouses, with their families, with their coworkers, but it also helps them create that higher level of meaning, that bigger picture in their lives, so they feel like they're progressing, they're working towards something, and that good things are happening and are in store for them. So that reminder this week was really moving, it was really motivating, and it's something I think in a lot of the organizations I've worked on or worked in previously, like Apple or Walmart, that when the leadership was connected to why we were doing what we were doing, that's when teams stepped up to really serve in a greater capacity, right? It's one thing to be, toiling away and just being like, this is my job, I do the same thing every day, and that's that. Or it's one thing to be like, I am improving people's lives in these 3 ways when I build this software, when I advise in this health capacity, when I really help people take a look at their mental health as a therapist, or any number of ways that this could go down. So, so my question for you is, this week, as you're reflecting on what went well, what didn't go well, what you might need to do differently, the 3 questions we usually ask on Fridays, I'd love for you to reflect on this question and how did you create meaning this week? How did you create meaning for yourself, for your family, for your teams, your coworkers, your businesses, for your community? And that idea, and it's okay if you're like, I didn't really do that, right? That the task then next week is, how can you sprinkle a little bit of that in? And notice how people change and react to that. Because I think if you're authentic, if you come off as someone that is trying to inspire people to have more meaning in their life, what will end up happening is, you'll see them light up, and you'll see them motivated, you'll see them excited, you cheer them on, and we have that ripple effect going out in the world. And so I'd love to be part of that. I'd love for you to be part of that, to experience that, because it's so powerful in itself. So that said, guys, if you are really struggling with finding more meaning in your life, or you really want that experience of finding something new about yourself that completely changes everything, please, below this video, you'll see a link either to the bio or to a page for the 6 secrets of highly performing introverts. On that page, there's 6 different habits that we'll talk about in a free training video when you sign up. But more importantly, below that, there is an application to work with me for free for 1 hour on a strategy session. And so during that strategy session, we build a plan, we give you some solid habits to go out in the world and implement right away to see better results, to see more performance, more connection, more confidence. And so I'd love to do that for you. As part of what I do passionately is help people achieve more. So if you're interested in that, just hit the link below or go to the link in my bio. Fill out that application. There'll be steps and emails leading you what you got to do next. And we'll get on the phone and we'll have a great conversation. So hope to talk to you in that way. If not, keep watching these videos. Please do the social media thing and like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that kind of good stuff. Helps me out, and I would love to grow this community. So with that said, guys, happy Friday. We'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Go and reflect on what meaning you brought this week, what meaning you intend to bring next week, what went well this week, what you struggled with and need to readjust for next week. Those, again, the questions we always talk about on Friday Reflection. I'll see you guys on Monday.